All right, guys, I got another story to tell you guys. I tell you guys, I really do wake up every day with a blank canvas. I don't know what I'm gonna talk to you guys about. It's just I wake up in the morning, spirit say, talk about this. I want to tell you guys that once upon a time, I thought that I was gonna take the love of my life back to Las Vegas to where I used to work at, which was Bonnie Springs Ranch. You guys can do your own research on YouTube about Bonnie Springs Ranch, but I will tell you guys, because they closed Bonnie Spring Ranch, I'm not saying I wouldn't take the love of my life to Las Vegas. What I'm saying is that would not be on my bucket list to take the love of my life to Las Vegas because Bonnie Springs Ranch closed. I worked out at Bonnie Springs Ranch, guys, for about I think 2.5 years. And to be honest with you guys, it was one of the greatest two it was one it was pretty much the greatest 2.5 years of my life. This is what I'll tell you guys. I learned that the good life is sometimes it's not what you think it is. You could be chasing something. You could be chasing your dream house. You could be chasing money. But your mind will always go back to when you was really happy. When I was taking people out to Bonnie Springs Ranch to do horseback riding, I fell into this comfort zone, guys. This once again, this was around a time after I had hit the lottery for 30,000 in Vegas. Bought my little Xbox One, going home, playing, Xbox Live on strangers. Had on a microphone, used to be able to talk to people overseas, all that. And I had the best two bathroom apartment that I had ever had. I never forget. It had these wood loft ceilings. It was just nice, guys. I can still remember the smell because when I had moved in, I had to put a brand new carpet in. The place was just nice. And then it just kind of went downhill. But long story, getting back to Bonnie Springs Ranch, I'm gonna be doing some narrations, guys, of Bonnie Springs Ranch soon. We're gonna stay on this subject for not too long, maybe a week or two. But obviously, you guys see here, if Floyd came out there, it was nice, and it's so weird. The day he came out there, I was actually off that day, and I was out there 5 out of 7 days a week at Bonnie Springs Ranch. I even had joked around with the dude from New York that I roommated with that Floyd was actually following me around because I think this probably was a few months after I had picked up his security team. There was this thing that was going on that it was almost like Floyd was following me. I remember even when I told y'all people be following me. Like, I'm so delusional, right? But I remember when I had went to Cambodia. Next thing I know, I had seen something about Floyd going to Asia. I told dude, I said, nah, this dude follow. You'd be surprised who follow you. I'm telling you, you'd be surprised who follow you, man. But anyway, guys, now before I get this started, because I don't want to tell you guys this and interrupt the video. The strange thing about the horse that they gave Floyd to ride, the name of this horse was called Outlaw. That was the same horse that they gave me to ride when I had got on a horse for the first time at Bonnie Springs, when I had went on a horseback tour there. The people, they went out there, guys. They had this little old town section. You feel like you was back in the 1800s when you went out there. So I would pick people up from the hotels, take them out to Bonnie Springs Ranch, and then they would eat at this cabin, log cabin type of place. And it was just one of the greatest experiences. A lot of times when I picked up people from the UK, Something about those UK people, when they came to Las Vegas, they were the main ones going to Bonnie Spring Ranch. It was a huge customer base for people from UK going out to Las Vegas and going horseback riding at Bonnie Springs Ranch. Now, when the guy I was working for, when he moved his company, which was called Wild West Tours, when he moved his company to another location in Vegas, he only did so because Bonnie Springs Ranch had closed. But the UK people were still coming out. I just remember how much, like, I remember talking to so many people from UK, and they just loved it. They just loved it. I mean, when you went to Bonnie Springs Ranch, you could not be in a good mood. It was the type of place that if you woke up in a good mood and you somehow ended up at Bonnie Springs Ranch, your frown turned upside down. Okay? So we're gonna go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and play this video, guys. I don't want to keep you long, and I just let you know, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of narration on Bonnie Springs Ranch. Some of y'all already know that I've done or I've left links to this place in the past, but I'm not sure if I've talked about Floyd being there or not. I really must be inferior to this dude because I can't keep his name out of my mouth. I told you guys, if you actually seen me and this dude out there in the ring actually box, it would be strange because you would see things about us that's kind of similar. It's weird. I even I rocked the goatee for a long time. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get to this. I come and get my white shoes dirty. That's when you know I really was riding. Yeah. You want to get nice and dirty. You see my vest. You see my crocodile vest. I come and get my white shoes dirty. That's when you know I really was riding. Yeah. You want to get nice and dirty. You see my vest. You see my crocodile vest. We following you? Howdy, partner. Where my kid pockets there? How you doing there, partner? I don't want no donkey or no pony. Give me nothing but a horse. Big boy status. Get in here. That motherfucker. Dude, look at that horse. That shit nice. You're up, Floyd. Thank you. That's the motherfucker I want. No problem. That's the motherfucker I want. This is Outlaw. This is the best horse I ever seen. Outlaw. I'm riding the horse. Look. Yeah. At the best, so, we gotta enjoy life, live life. Riding on my horse.